Hey guys, BX Brix back with another Lego Transformer review, and it has been a while. I don't think I really did a real review video since probably before Brickfest, and that was like in the beginning of April. Since then, had a lot of stuff going on. Allergy season kind of prevented me from recording any new videos, so I'm trying to get through this and see how well it goes. So definitely bear with me. Today we have something super dupe for you guys. This is my first dive into the Beast Wars continuity, and here we have Optimus Primal. Let's check him out. Okay, so here we have Optimus Primal looking really cool in his gorilla mode right here. As you can see, we have weapon storage on the back of the shoulders by stud friction right there. Looking very cool. This is probably one of my beefiest Transformers and definitely one of my heaviest. So there we have that. So we're going to get into articulation in gorilla mode. So for his head, you can pretty much move up, move down, or you can look up, look down, side to side, confused dog look type of thing, full 360, got the full exorcist going on. For arms, let's take off these weapons right there. In the back of the shoulders just to free them up a little bit. So for arms, pretty much have full 360 range, move all the way, not all the way up. And go about that far. If he's standing upright, probably about that far up. Let's see, not much in the elbow area for gorilla mode, because you won't really see this guy hanging from any branches or anything like that. But full ball jointed articulation with the wrist. Got some of those bionicle fists right there, pretty cool. For the waist, we have kind of like a hip twist on each side right here, and that's all due to like a ball mixel pin right there. If you bring it down, you could kind of get like a little bit forward, a little bit back. Not really much worth mentioning there. Could kind of get out about that far just so you could differentiate the legs and stuff like that. I made sure we had articulated toes. Yep, so we got 3 of those just to kind of, help better stabilize them and such. Kind of like a faux knee joint right here. Make sure you guys can see that. So this is kind of like his upper, like his thigh, and then that'll be like his calf right there. Pretty cool. And that's pretty much it for gorilla mode. So he could definitely have a nice little gorilla stance like that. He could also stand and beat on his chest like King Kong and stuff. So I'll put a picture of that at the end of the video, of course. So let's get into transformation. Yes. So let's zoom out. Get a little zoomy. Oh, he also can hold these in gorilla mode, which I'll show a picture of that at the end of the video as well. So to transform Optimus Primal, oh man, there's so much to do. This was a fun build. I was inspired by this by a couple of the guys in the Allspark assembly group. I saw a couple of guys build this, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna take a crack at that. That looks fun. It's about time I get into Beast Wars, right? So the first thing that we are going to do, let's work on the legs. Let's just get started with the legs. We're going to take these thighs down here. I hope this won't be too difficult to see. I know everything is black, and there you go. I'll kind of try to keep them at a good light. Oh, now it's a little, all right, well, I'm going to take this part and rotate it down about 90 degrees. You guys can kind of see that. Next thing we're going to do is fold out the back of the leg right there, like so. Fold out the front of the leg as well. And what we want to do is rotate them around on these mixel joints right here. Like that. That kind of extends the legs a bit. And then rotate at the knee. I'm using this triple ball joint for this, so that way we can kind of close the leg up on itself. Very helpful. And we're almost done with the leg. We're going to take this part right here and just kind of straighten everything out. Bend that down, bend that so everything is nice and flush. Then we can take the foot, rotate that, and fold it up like so. So we got that. Next thing we're going to do here on the back, hopefully you guys can see this. We're going to take the little monkey toe, or not monkey, gorilla toes, and fold the outer ones in. They'll just kind of lay on the side of the knee joint right there. Hope you guys can see that. We'll take the middle one and just, post it to the back right there. Then we're going to take this little heel piece right here and just fold it down, and that'll help for stabilization. And we have one leg done. Just kind of straighten everything out. Get everything nice and aligned. And there's one leg. Let's do the same thing on the other side really quick. Yep. That poor clutch power right there on that mixel. This mixel right here, almost no clutch power at all. But that just folds down right there. Rotate it. Bring it down. Same on the other side. Bring it down. Rotate it. Get that beefy calf right there. Sticking on the outside. Once again, that folds down. This folds up to kind of help even everything out. And take the foot and rotate that out like so. Once again, back here, we're going to flip the little heel spur out. Oh, I have to switch that part out. It's getting a little loose on me. And then fold the little gorilla toes in. It's hot, as far as they can go. And there we have the second leg done. Both legs looking super dupe. And there we have him standing so far. Looks really cool. Alright, so now we're going to get into, we'll save the arms for last, but we're going to just flip them to the back, help get them out the way a little bit. We're going to take this little crotch piece right there. There's a jumper on top of another jumper, folded 180. So now that it's pointing down, like so. Next thing that we are going to do is take the chest piece, fold that down, and what we want to do is, you can see these grills right in there. We want to kind of fold this to the back as much as possible. So to do that, we're going to have to open up the back. The back is on a rocker plate right there. Which you guys can't really see but too much. You can kind of see it right there. Right there. And then we have another hinge just for added flexibility, a little extra help. Oh, yeah, forgot all about that, huh? His weapon storage. He does have weapon storage in the back for his cannons. We're gonna take these out like so and fold that out to the side. These pieces I'm just using for the first time on this character, which is pretty cool. I had no idea what to do with them, and I ordered like 4 of them. Get that out. So that way that folds out like there, and then you can rotate that 180. Like so. So the reason why we want to do this before the whole head transformation is that there won't be enough space for the chest to flip around unless if we get that grill in there pointed down a little bit. So about that far deep. And at that point we could rotate this around. It's very tight clearance. And there we have that. So now when it's on this side, it folds down even further, which allows us to do the head transformation. Oh, maybe not that side. Or maybe we just have to tuck it in a little bit. Just get everything just nice and aligned. And something is snagging in there. Let's see. There we go. Fold that up. And we could get Optimus's head out there. Make sure you guys can see everything. And before we completely tuck that in, we gotta realign the monkey head to where it's upright. It kind of just pulls in like that. And at that point, we could close up the chest, which I kind of have grooved out for the monkey chest right there. And then we could raise Optimus's head like so. And then we could close this back up. Whoa. Alright, get that right there. Very good. And then we have the chest all complete. We could kind of move these cannons to get out of the way of the arms. Then ideally we're going to take these jumpers. These are also very tight. And just angle them out like that for the added detail of the Optimus Primal chest. Got the little matrix of leadership right there, looking pretty cool. So for the arms, what we're going to do first are rotate these up. These are actually two separate pieces, but transformation looks really smooth. So to show you again on this one, the whole front is its own separate piece. Actually, the back is a separate piece. Looks like that. And then the front is its own separate piece. It's rotating on stud friction, of course. Nice and tight. So for the hand reveal, as you see what we got going on in the back, they're on the mixel joints right there, the ball joints, the maxi fig hands. So rotate them out. See if I could keep this on camera as much as possible. So easy to do everything like in your lap. So we just, oh, here's a little tight. Might have to rotate it with the, oh, came apart. And that is fine, that is fine. Just attach that back to the back. It's easier to do it with the hand on the inside. Kind of just want to hold on to both and bring them out like that. Then you can fold the gorilla hand up in the back of the arm. Oh, come here. Oh no, his arm came off. Jeez. There we go, it folds into the back like that. Ideally without falling apart, of course. There we go. And then you can rotate his hand out like that. And then we got one arm done. Like so. Very nice. Let's see if this other arm is going to give us any headache. Got it that way. Wanna make sure everything is tight. Let's get this guy posed like that. This one's a lot better. I fold that up into the arm like so. And there we have Optimus Primal all done. Let's pose him up. There we go. That wasn't too bad, right? Straighten him up a little bit. It's big. Yeah, this is a beefy bot here. A very beefy bot. So let's get into articulation. Well, this is a brand new mold. So with the legs, of course, we could move forward about that much. Move back all the way. He's not really doing any splits due to the type of ball joint mechanism, so he's only really getting about that far. As far as a knee bend, if you move out the little gorilla middle finger, he has about 90 degrees of bend right there. Move that back. Toe articulation, toe tilt all the way down, not much up. Depending on the angle, you can kind of move it side to side, a little bit like that. Ankle articulation, not much back there. It's just more like just a heel spur. Nothing at the waist due to transformation. It's not like he turns or anything like that, but you can still get him in some pretty dynamic poses. His shoulders, of course, still all the same articulation carried over from gorilla mode. Goes out about that far, full 360 with that. Elbow joint, very nice. And of course we have wrist articulation, so that way you could kind of get him in different poses with his weapons and such. And we also do have the little hand cannons. I couldn't really fit them in the forearm, so I just put them on, the back of his hands, which looks, it's still pretty cool. We get them in there, and it folds up in gorilla mode really well. Oh, before we start putting on the weapons, he does have full head articulation. He can look all the way up. He can look down. Sad Gorilla Prime, and probably do a full 360 because we're on a black T joint right there. And the cannons could pretty much point anywhere, back and forth, left and right. If we could actually rotate these a little bit down 90 degrees, and they could point more upward. They can't really point forward at that point, so you kind of have to have them, at 12 o'clock in order to point forward. So just like to leave them like a little separated right there. So for his weapons, got this on the blue Travis brick. Couldn't really find any blue or gray axe-like pieces, and I didn't really want to do it brick built. And considering his type of hands, you could put them in individually, like so. Let me zoom up a little bit. Or like he has with the Masterpiece gimmick, pretty much do the double wielding blades like that. So we get him in a cool pose. That looks pretty cool, right? Oh, I guess, well, let's do a little spin and then we'll do a size comparison. So I have a surprise for that as well. Let me zoom out a little bit. I want you to get all of him. There we go. Then we could tilt this toe a little bit. There we go. Well, let's move him forward because I done messed up the angling of him. Very nice. Big beefy bot. I thought he might have looked cooler with like the black bionicle hands, but it adds a little contrast, so I left it like that. But sorry, I'm sitting there knocking over the camera and stuff. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while. It's been about a month. Maybe more. Hopefully I won't have to take so long to make a new video. So to do a size comparison, let's get him out over there. We're going to stand him next to, oh, let's stand the camera up first. We're going to stand him next to my version 3, my official version 3 Optimus Prime. Nice. I haven't done a video for that yet. He premiered at Brickfest earlier last month, about a month ago. And his video will be up soon. So that's my official version 3 Optimus Prime, and you could tell he's about maybe half a head taller. I mean, with the shoulders, he's probably a whole inch taller than him, but all the proportions are still there and they're appropriate, so that's pretty cool. Let's get that off to the side. Let's get Monkey Truck back in the middle. So, this is BX Brix, thanking you guys once again for liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting as always. We are, if not already, near 2,000 subscribers, so that's pretty exciting. I want to thank everybody who came out to see us at Brickfest in PA. My next stop will be Brick Fair in Virginia, so definitely come check me out there. We got a ton of videos on the way. My top shelf is full of people. I mean, well, not full of people, but full of Transformers that I have not reviewed yet because they premiered at Brickfest. So stay tuned for that. This guy, his instructions will be available pretty soon at brixmediastudios.com. So you'll have the chance to have Optimus Primal in your hand real soon. Got a lot of cool projects on the way on top of everything I need to review. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.